Good morning, Mr. Pendleton. Please, come in and take a seat. I have the referral letter here from your general practitioner, Dr. Aris. It mentions you've been having some worrying episodes of chest pain over the last month, which prompted him to send you over to cardiology. Before we look at any tests, I'd like to hear the whole story in your own words. When did you first notice this pain?
Good morning, doctor. Thank you for seeing me. Well, it actually started exactly 4 weeks ago. I remember the day clearly because I was out in the garden trying to clean up some old flower beds. It wasn't particularly heavy work, just a bit of light weeding, but suddenly, out of nowhere, I felt this strange sensation right in the middle of my chest. It wasn't like a sharp pain or anything, it felt more like a heavy tightness, almost as if someone had wrapped a tight band around my chest and was squeezing it.
I see. A heavy tightness right in the center of the chest. And how long did that initial episode last? Did it go away on its own?
It lasted for about 10 minutes, maybe 12. I immediately stopped what I was doing and sat down on the garden bench. Once I rested, it gradually faded away. But the terrifying part was that it didn't just stay in my chest. While it was happening, I felt this dull, aching pain radiating upwards into my left jaw, and then it seemed to travel straight down into my left arm as well. My whole arm felt strangely heavy and numb.
That radiation into the jaw and left arm is a very precise detail, Arthur. Since that first day in the garden, have you had any more of these episodes, or was it just a one-off event?
Oh no, it's happened several times since then, doctor. That's why I got so worried. It seems to happen whenever I exert myself. For instance, last week I was walking up a slight incline near my house, just a minor hill, and it triggered the exact same squeezing feeling. I had to stop and rest on the pavement. And then a few days ago, it happened again when I was carrying some heavy groceries from the car into the kitchen. It seems like any sort of physical effort brings it on now.
Right. So it is predictably triggered by physical exertion, like walking uphill or carrying heavy items, and it resolves with rest. What about other symptoms during these episodes? Do you feel short of breath or notice anything else?
Yes, definitely. I get terribly short of breath, much more than I usually would just walking around. And during the bad episode last week, I broke out in a cold, drenched sweat. It was so intense that my shirt was completely damp. I also felt quite nauseous, like I was about to throw up, though thank goodness I didn't actually vomit.
It sounds like these episodes are quite distressing. On a scale of 1 to 10, if 10 is the absolute worst pain, how would you rate the intensity when it's at its peak?
When it happened while carrying the bags, I'd say it easily reached an 8 out of 10. It completely knocked the wind out of me.
I understand. Let's talk a bit about your medical history now. Do you have any chronic conditions, high blood pressure, diabetes, or anything like that?
Well, I've had hypertension for about 6 years now. My GP monitors it, and I take a daily tablet called lisinopril for it. Also, about a year ago, my routine blood tests showed that I had high cholesterol. For that, the doctor put me on another medication, I think it's called atorvastatin, 20 milligrams. I take that every evening before bed.
Good. So you are managing the high blood pressure and cholesterol. Do you have any history of asthma or any allergies we should know about?
No asthma, but my seasonal allergies are dreadful. Every spring, my hay fever kicks in and I get a terrible runny nose and watery eyes, so I take over-the-counter antihistamines for that. But nothing else medically.
All right. What about your family history? Has anyone in your immediate family suffered from heart disease or strokes?
Yes, and that's what's really playing on my mind, doctor. My father suffered a massive heart attack when he was only 55 years old, and unfortunately, he didn't survive it. My older brother also had a blood clot, a DVT, deep vein thrombosis, in his right calf a couple of years ago after a flight. So bad hearts and blood clots definitely run in the family.
I appreciate you sharing that, Arthur. Family history, especially a premature cardiac event like your father's, is highly significant. Let's look at your lifestyle briefly. Do you smoke, or have you ever smoked in the past?
I used to smoke a long time ago, about a pack a day, but I completely quit smoking 15 years ago and haven't touched a cigarette since. As for alcohol, I only have a couple of glasses of red wine on the weekend with dinner. I don't drink any spirits or beer.
Giving up smoking 15 years ago was an excellent decision for your health. Now, based on everything you've described, the tightness behind the breastbone, the predictable trigger of exertion, the radiation to your jaw and arm, and your risk factors, this pattern is highly characteristic of stable angina. This happens when the blood vessels supplying your heart muscle become narrowed by plaque, limiting oxygen delivery when your heart works harder.
Angina. Okay. So what is the next step to figure out exactly what's going on?
We need to investigate this thoroughly. Today, I'm going to perform an ECG right here in the clinic to look at your heart's resting electrical activity. However, because your symptoms happen during exertion, the resting test might look normal. Therefore, I'm going to schedule you for an exercise stress test next week, where we monitor your heart while you walk on a treadmill. I also want to check your cardiac enzyme levels, so the nurse will draw a specimen of your blood today to check your troponin levels, just to ensure there hasn't been any recent acute damage to the heart muscle.
That sounds very thorough. Should I stop exercising or walking until then?
I want you to avoid any heavy lifting or strenuous exertion for now. I'm going to prescribe a fast-acting medication called a GTN spray, which stands for glyceryl trinitrate. If you feel that tightness coming on again, you just spray 1 or 2 puffs under your tongue. It relaxes the blood vessels immediately and should relieve the pain within a couple of minutes. If the pain lasts longer than 15 minutes despite using the spray, you must call an ambulance immediately. Does that make sense?
Yes, doctor. Under the tongue and avoid heavy lifting. Thank you so much for explaining everything so clearly.